Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I am Patience. In today's video, I am reviewing some natural hair tips and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. I think this is probably almost the 10th one we've done. So let's continue going. There's so many hair tips out there. I just want to go over it, review it, and give you my opinion, as always. So let's get straight into the videos. So the first video says, is your hair feeling dry? It's about using a clarifying shampoo to remove the buildup. It gives the hair a reset to help hydration enter your hair. I don't know if that has a lot to do with the dry hair, but I do know that if you have a lot of buildup in your hair, you definitely need a good shampoo, and that would help strip the hair of all the buildup. Then you can allow new moisture to enter your hair. I think using the right shampoo is very important. I don't know if it's exactly for dry hair. And going to the comments, I see the first comment says, I feel dryness is sometimes caused by product buildup. I have benefited from clarifying twice a month. In fact, I clarified today. So definitely I do think clarifying shampoos or just shampooing in general will give your hair a reset to now add in new moisture, new leave-in conditioner, new oils, rather than building on top of what is already there. Somebody also said, ever since I started using clarifying shampoos, I can never look back, I swear. Somebody also said, yes, I love a good clarifying shampoo. I feel that I set the tone for the reset of my wash day and how my hair products will work in my hair. Definitely agree. A good shampoo is really good at making sure you clarify your hair. I personally like to shampoo twice before I move on to deep conditioning, only because the first time I'm like, okay, I mean, I get everything, but then I go in sections. I wash it the first time and then I wash it a second time before deep conditioning. Let's move on to the next video and see what they're saying. So this next video says consistency plus high quality products. And basically it's given an equation saying that would equal a healthy hair. And I couldn't agree more. I definitely think that consistency, it's one of those things where a lot of times people will ask you about hair routine, products that you use, what's your routine like? And one of the main things is that even when I give you all those things, one of the biggest points is consistency. Consistency takes time, it takes work, and it takes even doing it when you don't feel like it. So it's really important that if you want to grow your hair out and if you want healthy hair, you make sure that you're consistent with it. There are times where I don't feel like it. Like last night I stayed up detangling my hair before I put them in bands because I taken them out of twist and I needed to go through and comb it and like really get out any tangles or, you know, shedded hair. And it took a while. I wanted to go to bed and I finished it before I did. If you don't have that consistency, you would end up neglecting your hair. So the comment says, thank you, gorgeous hair. Somebody said, and jeans. Every time it's like, and jeans, and jeans. I think it's 2023 and we all know that no matter what race you are, you can grow long hair. Science shows that the average person grows 6 inches per year. Of course, you lose some to shedding, you lose some to breakage. So it's about being consistent in retaining your hair. But let's move on to the next video. So this video is talking about full service, so about detangling before shampooing. This is good. She's getting a good scalp massage. Hydration treatment, the most intense moisture treatment we offer. She's really working it in. I like to see it. Roller set to prep hair for silk pressing. Okay, 1 pass. This should be a couple passes on the roots. So this one, I definitely like it. And I like to see that people really care, not just about the look of the hair, but also doing the right thing by their clients. I really appreciate that. I don't think I've always gotten the best service when it comes to getting my hair done, and that's what has deterred me from going to the salon, but also because of the price, like getting overcharged for hair length, hair thickness. I like to see hairstylists who are able to not just care about the style and the way it looks, but also the health of your client's hair. Especially when you're getting a silk press, it is really important to shampoo well. It is important to get the products out. And she said it's one of the best ways to prevent heat damage by using the roller set. So I'm glad she's thinking about the heat damage, the life of the hair beyond the silk press, beyond the style. And I think if a lot of more stylists thought about not just this hairstyle, but hairstyles of the future, the hair health in the future, they wouldn't be so damaging or using damaging techniques for the hairstyle, braiding too tight, doing so many passes on the hair. And so it's really good to see stylists, people who care about their clients. Now let's move on to the next video. So this next video is talking about post-wash moisturizing routine for later. Okay, in her hair out, her hair looks really nice, thick, definitely working sections. Oh, shrinkage. Okay, we can definitely see the shrinkage. It looks like a butter-based cream. She's going section by section. She's really doing the twist in a way to stretch her hair and to work it in nicely. And I definitely do something similar on my wash days. Ooh, if you've been on this channel for any length of time, you know how I feel about oil on the scalp. But if it works for her, hey, if you like it, I love it. You know, love it for you. Good for you. I love that for you. Always say that for me, it's a no-no. Having hair oil on the scalp, it's not detrimental to everybody, but for me, it feels like my pores have been clogged. I can wash my hair today, use the hair oil, and in a couple of days I will feel like I need to wash my hair because it's so pore clogging for me. So I don't put any products or oil on my scalp. I just do my hair because you do produce oil on your scalp, and that's why, you know, some people who have straight hair, the oil runs down easier, so their hair gets greasy really fast. I feel like it stays on my scalp and it's good enough for my scalp. I don't need to add any more to it. Now on my hair, I will do so, but other than that, nope. Let's move on to the next video.
Hi lovelies, I'm going to be showing you how I trim my hair, and I hope you try this method as well. So I'm going to be doing this on freshly washed hair. So firstly, I'm going to start with the white tooth comb. I went in with the detangling brush and lastly the rat tail comb to even out my hair. So I'm using a shear for this because it's sharper than the regular scissors, so it can give me a clean cut. I'm going to repeat the same step with all other sections of my hair. And trimming is very important. It's necessary, but it's not compulsory, like I always say. If you don't want to, fine. But the benefit of trimming is that it removes all those single strand knots, split ends that tugs and pull out your hair when you're detangling. After trimming, you realize that your coming through your hair is better and easier, and you only trim when needed. There's no time frame or to say you can trim after every 2 weeks. No, you only trim when needed, and hopefully when you start trimming, you see so much benefit. So these are all the hair I cut off. I hope you find this useful.
I definitely get exactly what she's saying. It is really important that you actually do trim your hair, but then also when you're trimming, you get what is needed. I know sometimes people would not want to cut off a lot of damage at once, but sometimes it's just best to let it all go. I'm glad she's using hair shears. I have hair shears as well. I don't use regular scissors to cut my hair. I feel like that does more damage than good. So making sure that you're trimming regularly or as needed. Also, when she talked about how your hair seems easier to manage or to comb after a trim, I definitely believe it. I feel this every time I trim. I find less tangles at the end. I find it less difficult to comb the ends as well. So it's very, very true. Let's move on to the next video.
I did not want to do my hair, but as you can see, I'm sitting here giving y'all a tutorial because I figured it may come out cute. So if it does, y'all gonna be like, where was the tutorial, Kim? So here is the tutorial I was gonna have if it came out cute. It didn't. It did not come out cute. It's alright. I ain't gonna say it's horrible. It's not horrible. But I shouldn't have put that big old roller that I just put right there. I shouldn't have done that while I was using this mousse and doing these super tight curls. Do y'all see how tight I'm doing this? These curls are about to come out too tight. And then I had the audacity to extra tighten it on the ends. So they came out like really Shirley Timber. Like not Shirley, but like tight. Just tighter than a roller wrap. So y'all see my face? I already knew it was about to be stupid. Like, girl, that is straight. It is not gonna work. But guess what? If there's a will, there's a way. That's cute. Look at this. Giving very much 90s. I love it. Y'all like it? Try it out.
Doing this on either old blowout hair, like really good blowout, or old silk press. Either way, it's definitely closer to having to wash very soon. So she's refreshing it to stretch it longer. I do like the curls though. Like I've never used the hairband to do the wrapping. She did it well. They were tight, but I still think they were cute. I think the problem was maybe with the front. I can't judge. When I try new hairstyles, they barely ever worked out. At least she was being innovative. It still looked cute. The ponytail or the puff she was going to do, I think it was a high ponytail, like that was gonna look cute as well. She did her thing. So moving on to the next video, this says, what did you mix your chebe with for this application. So I've definitely heard of this shiba. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Apparently it's from women in like Mali or more northern Africa. I've never tried it before, but a lot of people swear by it because the women, they have super long hair. They're exporting this to America and other places to help people who want to grow their hair. I often don't like to include myself in what will be like fad products or routines. I remember when rice water went crazy and a lot of people were doing it. I did not do the rice water one, and you know what, I didn't miss out on anything because when it was in its heights, like 2018, 2019, I was just beginning my hair. Yes, it was thoughts about trying it and seeing what it does, but I did not, and my hair still grew. And I really think that it's also about being, again, consistent. We talked about consistency earlier. It's about consistency, getting to know your hair, loving your hair, and making sure that you're taking care of it and not neglecting it. You can buy some of the best products in the world. You can buy hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of product, heck, millions if you have that money. But at the end of the day, consistency will outweigh the benefits of almost any product that you would ever use. It's about consistency and taking care of your hair consistently. Now let me go look at the comment section and see what people have to say. This one says, thank you, I've used Blue Magic in the past and it is great results, but I wanted to know more about the traditional this time around. Somebody says, how long do you do this? So you're just trying to figure out how she's using it to promote hair growth and hair retention. But let's move on to the next video. It says how you see natural hair influences, but really be like, I can definitely relate to this. Keep your hair like that, and does it stay like that? And the answer is absolutely not. I don't keep my hair like this all the time. Even though on this channel you basically see me with my hair out, know that this is only when I'm filming, and mostly because I don't film every single week. So basically it's how the time balances out. The weeks that I have more time to do my hair, that I also have more time to film videos as well. The sun is out in the most awkward position. I don't have my hair like this all the time. Most of the time it's in protective styling. I just took it out of 2 weeks mini twist like a couple of days ago, and prior to that I did mini twist for 3 weeks, and prior to that it was in some mini braids. So I do a lot of mini twist, mini braids. With the part where it kind of concerns the ponytail, because I do think her hair has a little bit of breakage, quite a lot of breakage like around the parameters, and that could be concerning. I'm not sure if she's concerned if it's like just new growth, because I also do have like some new growth where my hair was not growing prior. So maybe she has layers. I can't really tell. You want to make sure they're retaining length and not damaging your hair with a lot of ponytails. And that's another reason why I don't like my hair being out way too much, because I end up getting lazy. Things end up coming up. I have to work. I have more important things beyond my hair. So I find myself more and more just putting it up in a ponytail, not tight ponytail, tying it up and leaving it there, and it could be there the whole day, and that's not healthy. You don't want to keep your hair in the same position in terms of ponytails or puffs for multiple days out of the week. But overall, I would say it's quite accurate. Let's move on to the next video. So this video says, wash day for thick hair. She's using Shea Moisture. I love this because I use the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. She has a lot of hair. And that's something else I always think about, because I know as your hair grows longer, more and more time is dedicated to it. But sometimes I see people with like really long hair and thick hair. I'm like, oh, but it looks like you're not doing it that hard. Like it's not supposed to be that hard. But then I realized like you're only seeing a small section of it versus the entire day and the entire week and the entire year. You're only seeing a very small snippet of it. So do be careful how you compare your hair to other people online, on how easy it is and how manageable it is. I don't know if this is tax lax or anything. I'm trying to see that for myself. But she just says experience to ultimate restoration, from nourishing, hydrating to defining curls effortlessly. Say hello to revitalized, luscious hair. And that is very true. Let's go to the comment section and see what people are saying. The leave-in will grow your hair like weeds. I definitely have to agree to disagree. So I don't think it will grow your hair like weeds, but I definitely feel like it helps retain length. It's good quality. I've been using it now for over 3 years, and I've not switched to any because I liked it that much. So it's really important that when you find a good leave-in, hold on to it. It also has some really good ingredients that will help you retain length. It's about hair retention. for the most part. And now let's move on to the last video.
To be making with your trim. One is you have to trim often because you're getting breakage often because your hair is not moisturized. Use hydrating products on your ends like a natural hair butter and wear protective styles to keep your ends tucked away. Two, you trim when you don't need to for the sake of the schedule. Don't trim because it's been too long. Actually look at your hair and see if it needs a trim. Otherwise you're just cutting off healthy hair. And last, you're not removing all the breakage when you trim. So make sure you're using hair scissors and stretch your hair if needed to actually see where the breakage is.
So I definitely agree with a lot of what she's talking about when she first talks about making sure you're trimming frequently. I definitely think that's true. I get one professional trim per year, but I also trim as needed during the times that I'm doing my hair by myself, which is year-round, should I say. So when I put my hair in twists or braids, I always try to look at the ends, examine them, and if they need to be chopped off, they're gone. You want to make sure that you're not keeping dead ends around. The next thing she talks about is making sure that you use the hair scissors and that you are cutting off all of the damage. That is also really important. But then she also emphasizes that you should not be trimming just because of a schedule. And I agree with this. I personally don't have a schedule. But every time I take out my hair out of my protective styles, every time it's out, I do look at the ends and I'm looking at them like, okay, like how is it doing? So like right now, the ends look decent. You know, I'll begin to trim really soon to make sure that it's even better. That's something you want to make sure they're not just conforming to, because I've heard people say trim every 6 to 8 weeks. For me, that's a lot, especially if you're going to go for a professional trim. But then also you want to make sure that when you do trim, cut off all the damage. Don't leave any around. It doesn't help you to have all of this hair and a lot of it is damaged. Cut it off so it doesn't split up the shaft and ruin the rest of your hair. Cut it off so it doesn't damage the rest of your hair. You want to make sure that your hair is in a good place and it's healthy versus just being long or just holding on to dead ends for the sake of length. Sometimes there are people who are length obsessed, and that's one of the things you have to get over and start learning as you grow more and more into your natural hair journey. Oftentimes for most people, hair length or the hair getting longer, hair getting thicker just comes with the years and the time, as long as you're being consistent with it. So don't compromise the health of your hair just for hair length, because at the end of the day, it's your hair and the goal should be to have healthy hair. And with that, I bring this video to an end. Thank you so much. The sun is literally trying to distract me from filming this video, but hey, we got through it. So thank you all so much. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell because I post 2 videos a week. Leave in the comment section what are your natural hair tips. I'll be reading and responding to all of them. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.